12 of the NFL. And we'll see tight end Dawson Knox. He's making noise for some end-of-year awards and could hit 1,400 yards this week. It's the Bisons and the Pats, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it will be the New England Patriots taking on the Bisons of Louisville. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 10 carries, 97 yards.
Nice solid showing for him last week. Didn't get the roof off of his numbers. But certainly had a quality game and produced.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Stevenson. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get a boot themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. When you look at this defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And his group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. There's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And his kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 3 catches, 51 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Child services will be here.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now Allen. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with career touchdown number 75. And the Bisons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also is a much margin for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. He found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
When you look at this defense, they had their trouble stopping the run. Charles currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with him on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held him to no gain. The key to their defense is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Let's celebrate. We do. I want you both to come to the meeting tomorrow night.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker, so the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Following the incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Allen. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 3rd down and 1. Here's Allen. The Pats are going to get there.
That car after I told you not to.
They'll move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
That asshole killed our witness. Ooh, right, it's fucking rain.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Nice fucking work, Hawkins. Just make sure to...
Allen now on 1st down. Finally room in midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Thornton.
Muchachos, oigan pues, Nintendo está a punto de ser la. Así que esta noche vamos a celebrar. Hay fiesta. Para que se compren la boquita y se pongan bien felices. ¿Pero qué? Aquí también.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip inside the 5-yard line.
Chimba Marina.
To the air, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bisons are able to extend their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that.
Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably cross that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
We're back to where we're on. There's nothing like it. Yeah, it is. I think we might have gone a little short this time.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep doing it anymore. They're playing awfully well, and they're already confident right
Nico Rodriguez, separa el viejo.
Before the ball leaves your hands.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott on play action. Finding Henry here on the crossing lane. And they'll get this well past midfield. Just before the 35. 21 yards. On the other side of the field now, it's first and 10. They got things rolling on this drive. Prescott. These guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Completes this one to Thornton.
Así como no me llamaste, ¿cómo no trataste de parar eso?
Inside the 25.
Porque me voy con él. ¿Qué estás diciendo? Aclara tus ídolos con son instructores de aeróbicos, estilistas, profesores de tenis.
Throwing on first down is
Estás
Allen.
pilla, te los amenazas.
Pass incomplete with the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Man, yo confío en ti.
¿A qué puntos me sientas?
Parido.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Here's Allen on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage,
¿Vos
there's
crees que
no
nosotros
space
no hacemos bien la
available,
tarea antes
and
de
incompletion as a result.
Here's
Ese quien
second
tuvo la
and
idea de
10.
abrir el mercado con toda esa gente rica? Yo sé que fuiste hoy. Un par de huevones, ¿ah? Son muy gran saludo.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously the window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he's talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had no command that time, man.
Towards that way.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air in it. Instead, he fired an absolute bolt. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Prescott to throw it. His throw incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
And I've seen bad
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now Prescott.
You all right?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Okay, this is just the start.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Central tackle.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there to launch a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't recover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The way they see us.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now Allen. And too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes, you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Breaks a tackle. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 1st down, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here taken in by Parker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
These guys are definitely better than the 1st half. They're captains. I like the way that they're got nothing to get there. The way they're carrying themselves. They're starting that way.
completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top.
He is in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson,
federally mandated
sixth rushing touchdown of
this
the
task
year.
force includes
and
local and federal agents and will be led by Detective Raul Diaz.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
Thank you very much.
He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8-21-13. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now this throw caught left side. Now he's loose again. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bisons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. And with a success for 2-point try, the QB rolling out. I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run it back.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over to 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Pats are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, 82 yards. And the Bisons are able to ride their advantage. Well, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. And I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
It tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Possession back to the Patriots from Andre Stevenson, headed out with the offense.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team falls in. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
A first down throw for Prescott. Checking this down to Stevenson. And that gets him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get him set. On second down, it's Stevenson. Gets around him. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at that nice little drive brewing right here.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Parker. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing, Prescott. Short pass caught by Henry. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Prescott looks to throw on first. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Final play of the half, Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And this one is right through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with the lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Allen will try again on second down. Throw finding Fulton over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here to the 34.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he isn't getting in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt to pass him just under 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you can get head of steam going.
No me perdía pero nada del mundo. ¿Cómo colocabas esa puta cara después de que al momento?
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Allen. And he gets this to Thornton. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, 43 yards. And the Bisons take a 3-touchdown lead.
After another passing touchdown, it would be an understatement to say that he's in the zone. And I
heard those, though. What's going down? You got time for me?
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
I'll hit you back.
Game plan for him, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Tranquila que a vos no te va a pasar nada acá, vos estás bien resguardada. Además, Papo no se va a venir hasta acá a buscar. Tú estás huevón, vos sos huevón. ¿Sabes qué se haría yo? Aprovecharía.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Y me largaría de la ciudad de una puta.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Sí, pues, me va a tocar esa mi tirarte al piso. A todos los.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So he'll cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And some of the different assignments you can have in that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Prescott now. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Dak going to keep it on the draw. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. catch and run. 30 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
It's just not out his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
Once a day left
That's
for the
what we're
hitter
staring
has
at
that
right now, the way this one is going.
Could be another Marine.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Got his
Which one out of the
man.
100,000 that have come here so far?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Allen now looks to throw. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Grover Stewart in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they were in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player at the other, and they just locked people down.
1st down there on a pickup of 25. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Touchdown! Dawson Knox with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bisons add 6 to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
That's it.
And that stretches the lead to 27. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. offense gets set to go, and there's Rhamondre Stevenson.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book there. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Prescott.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. First down, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he had him there trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A first down throw for Prescott. It's complete to Parker left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Rhamondre Stevenson,
28 yards.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now down to 20.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Louisville offense back out now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to put it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. We'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Barkley inside the handoff. First down pick up of 8. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key. Get some yardage, work on that clock.
Para tomarlo necesitamos fuerza. Fuerza en número y fuerza aquí.
Gain some yards and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. To the air, Allen. Has his man, Shakir. And he'll be taken down the back before he gets it past the 50.
Van a tener propósito, van a tener respeto. Pero acabemos con toda esta mierda. Que ustedes no le van a estar lavando los platos a los niños. Ustedes van a estar sentados en esta hijueputa mesa, comiendo langosta, manejando Cadillac, bañándose en esa hijueputa piscina.
So you bring in the second point to that equation. That's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball at the head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 9.
She doesn't want to cut her head off.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 3. Prescott. He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run forward with Barkley.
La compasiva. Que mañana le volvemos a dar esos igualputas.
Keeps him in a winning situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in it. That'll be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job.
There he goes, right side. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Escape, and down he goes. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Prescott. Under pressure, and they go to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Chelsea's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something.
Dealers usually hire somebody. Exactly. But it wouldn't be a woman. Unless it's a woman who is hiring. And with me from the last one, he saw a woman, gave a description. I know what you're going to say. What does it matter if it doesn't relate to the murders? But if one of her employees was the victim, she's connected somehow. Okay, look. Red dots, single murders. Blue, attacks by murderers. Yeah, I see why people say they're wars. Yes, these attacks are mutual organizations. They're not random. They're directed, precise.
Who's willing to systematically go after